Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I miss you. This is the reading assignment for Thursday, April 9th. It's almost the end of the week, I can't believe it. And this week we've been talking about the story of the Signmaker's assistant and working on the compare and contrast skill, some adjectives and vocabulary. Thank you to those of you who have already sent me your work from the story. I love seeing it and you're doing a fantastic job. Thanks to the parents too, because I know that you're doing all you can to help them and I appreciate it very much. So today you have one assignment. Your spelling packet is finished, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to take a test over it unless you absolutely want to. But the only thing you're doing today is the trifold, the comprehension part. This is the trifold for the Signmaker's assistant. I'm going to go ahead and go through the questions with you. If you notice, I noticed again when it was copied, it was not copied the way that I would do it, but that's okay. We will make it work. So you're going to start out this side, putting your name on it, and then I'm going to turn it over, and it says, what makes Norman an assistant? So remember your vocabulary words. What does an assistant do? And then it says, what does he do? So I see two question marks. That means you should have two sentences, capital letters, and the proper punctuation. You have to tell me what makes Norman an assistant, what jobs does he do, and then what does he do? What other kinds of things? So get into more detail on the second one. Then you have to draw a picture of him being an assistant. The second one says, why do you think people start to believe the signs? Remember those crazy signs he wrote? Like, eat your hat, and it showed pictures of hats where people look like they took a bite out of them, and it had signs like deposit your money here in a garbage can, and people did it. Norman put at the toy store that you should buy Norman a present, and people piled up presents outside his door, and the garbage dump inside of the outside of the grocery store, and people started doing it. What was it that made people do that? They had to know it was ridiculous, but they did it anyway. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. I want you to think back to the beginning of the story when they talked about the sign maker, the old sign maker, the guy who'd been there for years and years and years, and the guy who painted tons and tons of signs, and the guy that people respected. See if that helps you at all. And then I want you to draw a picture. The third one, why are the townspeople angry? What caused them to be angry? And you can flip through the book if you need it reread. Remember, I read it on Monday. I think that was April 6th. You can go back through the story, find the page where the crowd is crazy and they're chasing the old sign maker. What made them so angry? Okay, complete sentences, remember, and then draw a picture. On the back it says, what lessons do you think, or what lesson, one lesson do you think is learned in this story? A lesson is something that people go, oh, I understand what happened. I probably will never forget it for the rest of my life. Now I know. So what happened? What lesson do you think was taught or learned through the story? Capital letter, complete sentence, please. I would love to see you restate it. So to restate it would be, the lesson I learned in the story was. Remember, you're taking the question and restating it. Go ahead and tell me what lesson. This could be tricky, but think about it. Think about trust. Think about respect. Okay, common sense maybe, and then draw a picture. And the last one, how does the story end? Okay, you can give me 1 to 2 sentences on what happens at the end of the story. Everybody was so angry with Norman. And he thought maybe he'd lose his job. Did he? Or didn't he? I want you to tell me, capital letter, period. Try to restate, the story ended when, or the story ended because, or the story ended by, and then tell me what happened. Okay? If you have questions, let me know. You can email me, you can text me through Remind, you can set up a Zoom conference with me so we can talk about it, whatever you need to do, okay? Just let me know, I'm happy to help in any way. So that's today's lesson in reading. You should have, after today, your packet 3 is almost finished. We have one more math lesson and the quiz, a packet page and the quiz. But everything else should be complete. Your iReady minutes should be finished. There is no school tomorrow on Friday, and there's no school on Monday. So you have a 4-day weekend. You don't have to tune into my YouTube channel until Tuesday, when we will start. I have a new assignment for you on Tuesday, and I think you're going to like it. It's not from the Journeys book, but I will do a remind and let you know that the assignment will be on my YouTube channel so we can kind of talk through it. Okay, I miss you guys. Have a great day.